Stump Station episode 26. This is Unfiltered, where we find hidden talent in Saudi Arabia that is truly helping you and discover them to give you all the information. And today's guest, Arishia, welcome.
Hi, Liam. How are you?
Pleasure. And you just said it was your first podcast.
Yes, this is my first podcast.
You're going to have fun. It's going to be...
Inshallah, yes, let's see.
And look, I'm so excited to go over your content because I think for expats out there, it's unbelievably helpful.
Yes, it is, because I am an expat and I'm trying to help people, and I'm trying to break the norms of Saudi Arabia, and there are many women who reach out to me to see if I'm comfortable working as a corporate woman here in IT. So they
Honestly,
really reaching me out.
You're literally balancing it out is amazing. But for anyone that doesn't know you, who are you?
So basically, I'm a full-time IT engineer. My name is Arshiya Patel and I'm from Mumbai, India. I have more than 11 years of experience in IT, and I'm working as a SAP integration lead in one of the renowned companies of Saudi Arabia. And for content creation, I'm just doing it as a hobby as of now. And my main concentration is on my IT job, but I'm trying to help people as much as I can, because people are very curious to know how I reached here and what is my journey of this IT and everything. So.
Of course. And one thing that I found about your content was you're helping expats with very small things, such as budgeting, where to go, what to do.
Yes.
And for anyone that's brand new to Saudi, they could just scroll and get all this information, right? And when people look at your profile, what do you want them to feel or get from it?
So basically, when they come to my profile, they should see me as a friend who is trying to help them with the small questions, because these are small questions, but very, very important, right? Because when I was moving to Saudi, I had a lot of questions and there was nobody to answer. So that's the only reason I'm putting out this kind of content.
No, it's so good because you've got a full-time job and you've got 34,000 followers, is that right?
I have almost 35,000 followers now.
And is it a hobby? Is it full-time? What is it for you?
It's a hobby because for a full-time job, I'm already engaged with my SAP role. And I hardly get any time because I'm not very consistent also while posting. I might post once in a week or twice a week mostly. Yeah. But then I try to give out as much information as I can. And I get so many DMs. I try to reply all of them, but it's not possible to reply to all of them. Yeah. So I try to put this content in a general form so that people get a lot of information from that. And generally, people want to know about my IT journey, how I moved from Mumbai to Dubai and from Dubai to Saudi. And it was not Rome was not built in a day, right?
Yeah.
So it took me 11 years to reach wherever I am. And it requires a lot of hard work, because generally I get very kind of DMs like, please refer us for a job and all. I just reply to them that, see, referral is not that easy to get because I don't know you, right? And also, I don't have that kind of authority to refer someone and someone will get a job. Yeah, so it's definitely a very silly question people ask me. But, and then they even mind if I say no to refer them. But it's not something which I'm doing purposely, but it's not in my hands.
Yeah.
And it's definitely important to have more than 5 years of experience if you are trying to move to Saudi, because they are looking for someone who is experienced in their own work, right? So they are looking for professionals when it comes to IT.
That's true. And I think that's a lot in a lot of industries here. They're looking to bring people in that can help them grow, help them expand, right? And can bring in a lot of value.
Yes.
And I get it a lot with coaches or in the fitness industry. Could you help me get a job, or could you help me with this? And I'm like, why? I don't know you. I don't know anything. Exactly. If I know you, I'm going to help and I think you're valuable, great. But
even if I try to help you, it will not guarantee you a job, right? Because you have to crack the interviews ultimately, and you have to be skilled enough to crack that interview.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, I never landed into a job using a reference.
Yeah.
Though maybe it was my luck, or maybe my profile was good. I don't know how it is, but I never asked for a referral from anyone. I got my opportunities as I was working, and then I kept switching the companies after three years. And then ultimately I got married, and then I moved to Dubai on a tourist visa. But then I tried to find a job by myself using naukrigulf.com.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I used to update my profile every day. It requires a lot of consistency. it's not something which will happen by a magic, right?
Yeah.
So you have to take efforts to reach wherever I am as of now. And I'm still learning. It's a learning journey. So I'm still figuring out.
When did you move to the GCC? When did you actually move to Dubai?
So I moved to Dubai in 2022, August 2022, because I got married in July. And then my husband was already working in Dubai. So I had to anyways move. So I came on a tourist visa to Dubai. But ultimately, I wanted to settle in Dubai. So it's all because it's very expat friendly, right? That country is very expat friendly. And I was always having this fetish of moving to Dubai and all. So yeah. That's,
Every Western is like, oh, living Dubai lifestyle. But it's not that.
but
it's
it's
really
not that. When you actually go there and you work and you start staying there as a resident, yeah, again, you need a lot of hard work. And then I started finding a job using naukrigulf.com. I used to update my resume, my profile every day. And I got calls, lucky. I had 8 years of experience already when I was in Dubai. So, and also I'm working in an SAP integration, which is, it's a very niche skill. So it's very difficult to find resources for that.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
if you get an opportunity and if you're good, you are definitely going to crack that interview.
Yeah, true. And like, what made you really move to Saudi?
So I had given birth in 2024.
Oh, Brooke. Yeah. I know it's debate. How old your...
My baby will be 2 years old.
Yeah.
Next year, the next month. And so basically, I was too busy with my motherhood journey and everything. But one day, suddenly, I got a call from a Saudi number. Okay. And they told me that we figured you out on LinkedIn. And that's the main thing. That's why I always concentrate on LinkedIn and naukrigulf.com, because these are the two things which landed me jobs in GCC. And I did not ask for any referral or anything, right? So I used to do only one thing very consistently. I used to update my profile. And one thing which I did during my last trimester, I started preparing for PMP certification. So project management professional. And it is a very important certification which adds value to your technical knowledge. So I also gained a project management related knowledge by doing that certification. But then hands-on are very different than actual theoretical knowledge, right? So I kept updating my LinkedIn with these things. Even during my pregnancy, I was not sitting and just enjoying. I was working. And then suddenly I got a call after my delivery that we really liked your profile and we would like to interview and let's see. And I was not even knowing which company is this. It's a very big company. I don't want to name it, but it's a very big company and it's a very big name in Saudi. So I was like, okay, should I even give this interview and will I be able to move to Riyadh? Because my husband used to get offers from Riyadh and I used to say him, no, I don't want to go to Riyadh. I'm happy that in Dubai. Why you want to move to Riyadh and all those things? Yeah. So I just gave the interview for the sake of it, just to see what happens next. And I gave the interview, I cleared the interview, and then I got a call from the HR. And the kind of perks and everything they offered and everything, I was like, oh, nice. This is sounding very interesting, which is something we will never get in Dubai. Yeah. Okay. Because there's a lot of competition in Dubai.
True.
Competition has increased here also, but then Dubai is on some another level.
Yeah, true. That's true.
And the paychecks which you get is almost half of what you get in Saudi, to be honest.
Really?
Yes.
So you get paid half of what you get paid in Dubai?
Exactly.
That's a lot.
And I decided that I will move from Dubai to any other country only if I'm getting double of what I'm getting now.
Then halas, Saudi offered you double, so you came to Saudi.
Then I came to Saudi, but before coming to Saudi, I was very scared. Because I had so many misconceptions. I had heard so many things about Saudi, right? For women, especially. So then I was like, okay, no, before I join and I commit, let me go and check out how Riyadh is. So I took out time and took leaves for 4 days from my job in Dubai. And then I traveled all alone, okay? All alone from
Was you scared?
I was a bit scared, but I was confident because I had seen YouTube videos and everything. But then I booked a very renowned hotel to stay because I was so scared that where I'm going. But yeah, my husband was very supportive in this decision because it's difficult because he had to handle the baby also, right? For this 4 days.
Sure.
So anyways, I had arranged for maids and everything. But yeah, it was a good decision to actually come and see and check out by myself. And I wanted to go alone just to see whether I can survive for this 4 days by myself or not.
Yeah.
So I came, I explored like anything over here in 4 days. And I met my employer also, and I liked everything there. I was content then. Yeah, okay, fine. Things are looking good enough.
Yeah.
And I was roaming alone at 8 p.m. also, but I was like confident, and I did not feel conscious that, okay, anybody's looking at me or something is fishy. So everything was fine.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, okay, Riyadh is so developed, and I had no idea. So Riyadh is really nice, and I then went back home, and then I said that it's a very good opportunity and I don't want to miss this. And my husband was very supportive of this because he did not have a job here in Riyadh, right? He was working in Dubai. So he was like, okay, you guys go, you and my son, and we will arrange for a full-time nanny or something. And by my good luck, I must say that I got a very good nanny.
Yeah.
Mashallah. Because otherwise I wouldn't have gone to the work.
Yeah. It's
At
tough.
all.
It's really tough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very difficult for a new mother to actually leave her son and go.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was just 5 months old when we moved here in Saudi. So anyways,
It's tough to let go, right? Like, and let someone else be responsible.
It's very scary, right? Whether the other woman will be able to take care or not. And all. But I was lucky enough because I was in touch with this Riyadh groups from Dubai who are helping in finding maids and nannies and everything. And then it has to be relevant also, right? I cannot keep someone who is not even having the documents and everything.
Yeah.
So I had to be very like specific about what I want from them. So as soon as I landed here in Riyadh, the next day I got my nanny. I get many questions from women that how do I handle my work, my children, and so I have only one son. So basically, how am I handling my life, and how did I find a nanny, and how did I train her? These kind of questions are like there in my DMs completely.
Yeah.
So I must say that women should be confident, and I have put cameras everywhere in my house. So whenever I'm at my workplace, I can definitely monitor, right? Because but you have to trust to
Yeah,
keep
true.
your hope. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's better that you find someone who is reliable and then you go to your work. And my son was 6 months old almost when I started working here in Riyadh. So yeah, it was difficult, but it was a good decision, I must say, because I never looked back and never thought of going back to Dubai, to be honest.
Really?
After I came here, yes.
So what was it about Saudi and Riyadh that made you think, do you know what, I prefer it compared to Dubai?
I will say I will definitely be attracted to Saudi because I have we have our holy sites here, right? Makkah and Medina. So this was one of the reasons to move. Second reason was the paycheck. And maybe it was written in my fate, and that's why I came here.
Is your husband now here, or is he still in the...
Then that's what I was continuing this. So basically, after 3 months, he was able to find a job here. He was working in Dubai, and he used to travel back and forth from Dubai to Saudi every month.
Yeah.
So he has been very supportive in this journey. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible, because if he had said a no to me, obviously I wouldn't have thought of moving here. Right?
Yeah, true.
Yes.
But it's amazing that he was so supportive in that and let you do it, knowing that he could eventually get an opportunity to come here as well.
Yes, and then eventually, mashallah, he found a good job here. And yes, then he also is not thinking of going back
Yeah, and
very soon.
and outside of the money and, you know, being Muslim and having the great, like, Islamic culture here, let's be honest, what else is it about Saudi that makes you feel more at home compared to Dubai?
Can you come again?
What makes you feel more at home in Saudi compared to Dubai?
So I must say that my employer also has a good contribution in this, because they made sure that I'm very comfortable when I'm coming, because they knew that I'm coming with an infant, right? So they are offering me an infant break also, wherein I can leave 1 hour early from my office. I can take care of my child, and they made sure that I'm getting an accommodation which is very near to my office. So I don't have to get stuck in the traffic and all these things. And I can immediately go to my home if there is an emergency.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, they were very nice to me, I must say.
Yeah.
So it was a complete effort of so many people, right, to make me comfortable here. It was just not me. It was my employers, my managers, and my friends. I made so many friends here, and my husband. They
Honestly,
all have been very supportive.
It's amazing how your mindset just changes from scared of a place to love it.
Maybe because I have a very strong mindset. I have been confident in my life, whatever the situation has been. Maybe because I was raised by that kind of parents, because my mother was a working woman and she was a teacher.
Yeah.
And then, so we always had a kind of strict environment at home when it came to studies and career and everything, because my father was in Indian Armed Forces. So you can imagine the kind of discipline we had. Yes. So maybe discipline is also a very good reason, I must say, why I have so much 11 years of experience and I've never thought of quitting my career.
And honestly, I love that because you're very passionate about what you do and very passionate about being here and pursuing something great, right? And what I love the most is that you somehow, because it is still a lot to juggle even with a nanny, right? Work, mum, content creation, being a wife.
Yes, too many things to do, and I love cooking also. Okay, so I go back sometimes home, and many a times I want to make my favorite dish. So I'm the one who's preparing it because my nanny doesn't know everything, right?
What's your favorite dish?
So I'll be very honest. I'm an Indian, and I love Indian food.
Yeah, of course.
I love the chaats. I love biryani and everything. And being a Muslim, I'm fond of kebabs and everything, right? So it's a very desi thing, to be honest. Very fond of this different kind of cuisines. I do try them, but I definitely come back to my Indian cuisine because I love that.
Of course. I don't think I can handle it.
Yeah, you definitely can't handle it because it's too spicy for you. And I'll tell you a very funny thing which has happened with me. Like when I moved from Dubai to Saudi, Saudi generally is using very less of spices even in Indian restaurants. Because they are making sure that even the locals can eat it, right? So I started eating Indian food here. And then when I traveled back to home, I was unable to handle those spices.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I can't handle those spices when I have my Indian food back into my...
Wow, it's that spicy?
It's spicy now. I realize how spicy it is.
Yeah. So you adapted.
Yeah, I adapted.
And what I love the most is
then when I go home and when my mother cooks my favorite dishes and I'm like, oh, it's too spicy, I think. And she's angry also that, okay, you have gone from here and then you have settled there and you are behaving as if you were born and brought up over there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I can't handle spices anymore myself.
Honestly, I never could. And even Indian back home, love it. But that's spicy for me and it's nowhere near as spicy as what it should be.
I can relate somehow now.
And like that being said, right, you've got this culture in terms of like Indian food, bringing it here, feeling at home in Saudi as well.
Yes.
And
I think this app Noon, it has been really helpful for me. I used to use it like anything in Dubai. I'm too lazy to go down and do grocery shopping and everything. So I want things at home. When I'm at home after work, I don't have the patience to go and do grocery shopping.
True.
So anyways, I order things from Noon and I get it, everything, all the Indian spices also I get. There is also this app called as Talab Now. It is specifically for Indian and Pakistani spices. So, and everything you will get over here. I always had this thing that whether I will get all these things in Saudi, is it very handy or it's very difficult to find? I don't know. Because Dubai is very different. Dubai is like mini India or mini Mumbai.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like Mumbai, but on a better infrastructure.
Yeah.
But the Saudi is very different. You feel like that you are in a foreign country. And you definitely miss India sometimes when you are here.
Yeah,
but when you're in Dubai, you will not miss because you will see Indians all around.
Yeah,
maybe Pakistanis, all the Desi people you will keep seeing everywhere.
That's true.
So yes, this is how my journey has been.
And what made you start creating content for expats here? Because I know that obviously you help people with your career, but then you also post about what to do, where to go, and what to eat.
Yes.
Why did you start that?
Because I had so many doubts when I was here and I used to speak to taxi drivers and so many people whom I don't even know, right? But they were helpful, nice to me, but they guided me as per their experiences, right? So if there is some IT engineer or someone, a couple like us who is trying to move, maybe I can be very helpful for them, right? Because budgeting and everything is very important here. Because one thing I want to say is that the VAT percentage here in Saudi is 15%, right? And in Dubai it is 5%. So anything which I purchase there for 2,000, I am paying here 3,000. So yes, I had to do this budgeting. I wanted to understand how much I will save and all. So that's the reason I did the budgeting and everything. And I posted it randomly and it went viral and people started messaging me and they're like, okay, why didn't you include schools and everything? I was like, okay, I did not think so much about it. But I just thought about us as a couple because my son is only 2-year-old, right?
Yeah, you don't need to worry just yet.
So he is not going to school. He has recently started a Montessori. So I want to tell this for all the women once that now my son is going for 4 hours in a Montessori and the other 4 hours is being managed by the nanny.
Okay.
So he's become very vocal now, and he's trying to interact, and he's so happy to be like in that Montessori.
Yeah.
So women are very doubtful whether the nannies at the Montessori will also take care or not. They're not confident, okay? And this is the reason they are not able to chase their career, because they are very scared. But you have to trust. You have to trust. You have to make sure, obviously, wherever you are sending your children is a reliable place.
Yeah, sure,
obviously, but you have to trust.
Yeah.
And many people even ask me whether I get a mom guilt or not. No, I don't get any kind of guilt, because see, I think children of working women are more independent. They understand how the money is coming, right? So they are more responsible, because I was a daughter of a working woman, and I never thought that my mother is not present and she's not enough for me and all. So I don't think there's this concept of mom guilt is completely wrong, I say.
I agree, because I think as well, when even same as me, right? Like my mom and dad used to work 2 jobs, so they work 7 days a week, and you kind of get used to it. And it's kind of one of those things where you're like, wow, it teaches you hard work, and they can still be present. So when they are there, like they say, when you are there for your son, like, and all your attention is on him, it's like, right.
And quality is important than quantity.
Yeah, true. Like, for example, if you're scrolling on
with your children,
if you're scrolling on your phone for 8 hours a day, they're going to bring that in their minds and think.
And if you're sitting at home and if you're sacrificing your career a lot, and if you're sacrificing, you will anyways become a frustrated mother. And then you will start speaking like, okay, I have sacrificed my career for you, so you have to do all these things for me, and these kind of expectations will come. So it's better to avoid these kind of sacrifices, because children want a mentally healthy mother, right? So that's important.
I agree. And I think having a mother and a father that has goals, has ambitions, pushes them up. And for you, like, you're here in Saudi working in your career, but also on social media. So what are your career goals and your social media goals?
Social media always takes a back seat, because my priority is my IT job, right? Because I am supposed to be loyal to my job, because I'm getting paid for that, right?
Yeah.
And I definitely make sure that I'm giving my 100% over there. And if there is some time left after coming home in the evenings after the dinner, I'm free. So I try to utilize it. Instead of just scrolling phone, I'm using my phone for some good reason, instead of just simply scrolling the reels and laughing off the joke.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just using my free time in a better way. That's it.
So like when it comes to social media, you don't have any goals for it, like wanting to hit certain followers, wanting to help certain people, anything like that?
To be honest, I have seen many like influencers who are buying followers, okay? And this is also a very sensitive topic where people should talk about.
No, you should, because I was going to say something. Go on, continue what you're going to say.
So basically, I have seen many influencers, they are getting paid collaborations. They're doing very good in social media. But when I check their profile, okay, they have this bot followers, okay? So I was like, okay, is it women, why are they doing this? They don't need to do all these things, right? If you're posting something which is authentic and relatable, ultimately you will grow. But maybe I already have a full-time IT job, and that's why I'm not thinking from the money perspective on social media.
That's true.
But there are people who are actually trying to make this as a full-time job for them.
And look, there's a difference between paying for ads and like boosting a profile.
Boosting a profile and boosting your content is something else.
Yes.
It's organic, right?
Yes.
You will get organic followers, you will get organic views.
Yeah.
But then I also get so many messages in my like DMs that, okay, would you like to increase your followers by 10K?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not interested, because it will spoil your profile like anything.
True.
And then it will never grow organically.
And the thing is, like, had people on that, you don't know that it's a lot of bots until you start collaborating, posting, or collaborate with them, and then all of a sudden you're like, this is not normal, right? Like, why am I getting 10,000 views in about a minute?
Yeah, it's a weird, right?
Yeah.
And you won't believe that, I don't know who did this to me, to my profile. I started getting friend requests from bot followers. And I could have easily accepted and increased my number like anything. Yeah. But then I rejected it, because Instagram gives you this flagged options, right? That it's a flagged request. So I just remove and delete. Even if I think if something is fake, I just delete it.
And that's the thing. Like, unfortunately, we do live in a world of social media that the more followers, the more likes, the more views. This is what accounts and like ads want to have, right?
People give fake information and give fake reviews. Just to gain views, right?
And then they
misguide the people.
Yeah. And then you get paid for it, and then things like that. And look, I don't think there's anything.
I have not done a single paid collaboration yet. I am not looking for money from social media. As of now, I am not even thinking about it.
Oh, I love that you said that, because
Yeah.
many people in your position that have like nearly 35,000 followers are thinking, how can I make money from this? How can I get collabs? And
I
things like
think
that.
whenever I get calls for this, for the paid collaborations, they will say you need to have at least 1 lakh followers.
Have what, sorry?
1 lakh followers.
Oh, okay.
100K followers.
Yeah.
So maybe this is the reason why these influencers are buying the fake followers, maybe so that they can get, because this is the baseline, I think, what I have understood.
So from what I know, like, so on TikTok, I have 150,000, Instagram's just under 20, right? And even if it's, because I'm very niche, they're very much like, people will come to you and ask for ads, but like there's different money scales and levels and everything. So like if you have 100K plus, there's more money.
Of course,
If you have
yes.
10 to 15, 20,
Some
30K.
people are, they want 100K followers. That's the baseline. That's what I'm saying. Small creators will not get money even if they have organic reach.
So for yourself, you've got 35K followers nearly naturally, right? So what advice would you give anyone out there to grow on social media, that maybe like other expats out there that want to grow and help people? What advice would you give them to grow on social media in your niche?
So basically, see, I have a niche of IT, right? But not everybody can have that niche. Because I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of requests because I'm working in IT and people want to get into Saudi IT jobs.
Yeah.
This is the reason I'm getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
This is the only reason, I'll tell you. And then they message me that, please, could you refer me? And all those things is happening, fine. But then I want to tell that it's so important to be authentic and post something which is very relevant and relatable to the people. That is very important if you want to grow your profile organically. And you need to put out the information which is actually true. You don't have to just boast about something which you're not doing, right?
True.
You don't have to be fake at all.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. And see if it is growing, fine. If it is growing, just test your profile, I will say. Test with different kind of posts and see which one works out. And then
for
you
you-
work on that.
And for you, what works for you? Because sometimes you'll have posts about IT, sometimes you'll have posts
I
about
will
expats.
post about everything, whatever I do, okay? Because I travel a lot.
Yeah.
So I will put all the travel photos also. And I used to do this even when my account was not a public account. So I have been doing this like 4-5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was in India and Mumbai also, I used to post, even I cook one small thing, I used to post that. I used to post a recipe for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was always posting, but on a private account. And then I made my profile public when I was in Dubai. But then I was not posting very regularly when I was in Dubai.
Yeah.
But then when I came here and then I realized, okay, I should give out this information because people are reaching out to me and
Yeah.
they're very curious. So I should help the expats.
Yeah.
Because my page is mostly for expats to be.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Yes. The locals relate very less because they already know everything about Saudi. But yeah, expat Indian women or Pakistani women or Bangladeshi women, whoever are from this Asian continent, they are relating to me and they are reaching out to me and they want to also have a career and they also want to come to IT field in Saudi. So this is the only reason I'm getting attention on social media now.
And what do these people misunderstand about being like a lifestyle like influencer, even as a hobby? What do they think?
They think that we are just getting free lunches, free dinner, and we are enjoying our life, but it's nothing like that. It requires a lot of hard work because it requires planning and you have to show up even if you are not in the mood, right? Even if you are tired, you have to show yourself as a happy person. So, yeah, it's not easy. Definitely, it's not easy for a person like me who's already having a full-time IT job. And I try to find some time for content creation on weekends, especially, or maybe only after office.
Yeah, true.
So it's not an easy life. You have to do a lot of planning, editing, so many things to it. And also one thing is that your privacy is getting compromised somewhere, right? I definitely feel that. Because when I post about my IT life and all, people just come back and write in the comments, can you please tell us your salary? And I'm like, okay, I don't want to share my salary.
Yeah, that's so rude, I think.
That's too rude. But they even sit and argue that then why are you putting out the information when you don't want to share the salary and everything? So I'm like, okay, that's too personal. I'm not going to share it. And I simply block these creatures because I don't have time to sit and argue with negativity and everything.
Sure. And like, look, like I think what I don't understand is as well, something like that, just take that as example. You can use ChatGPT and just research what is the average salary for an IT whatever in Saudi, and it will give you a range.
Yeah,
So
why
you don't
don't
need to
you know
ask.
exactly
Yeah.
specifically this person's salary?
Exactly.
Value?
So you can get that range.
And then there are people who write that, okay, I know you have 11 years of experience, so I know you must be having this much salary and all. I said, okay, mind your own business, because you also work hard. Who is stopping you from earning that kind of salary? And come on, I am not earning crores of rupees or anything. I have to go to work, I have to work hard, and then only I'm getting that, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I think as well, people have this like perception of whether you're living in Saudi, whether you're a content creator, that whatever it looks like you're doing so well, you must be making millions.
Oh, this is a very good question. I'll tell you why. Because back in India, people are thinking that, oh, I'm just enjoying my life like anything. And she's making millions of money, and she's having a lot of money, and she's enjoying her life. People are getting jealous that, okay, why is she having such a blessed life? Okay, come on, it's not a blessed life. Let me be very clear. Blessed in many ways, but then maybe I deserved it because I have worked hard for this.
Yeah.
And see, grass is green on the other side always, right? So it's not the case. There are pros and cons of being in Saudi. It's not that you will always have everything good. You are alone, right? You are not having a family here. You don't have that kind of moral support. If I need my mother here to support me, if the nanny is not there, she cannot come, right? And this kind of support definitely we lack.
Yeah.
But then the pros are that your friends are your family over here, right? So yeah, there are pros and cons too, and there are ups and downs in everyone's life. It's only thing that some people show it, make a noise about it. Some people just work in silence.
Yeah. And I think as well, that's kind of the downside of social media. Like you said, it looks like we're living such a great lifestyle, and it's so easy.
We definitely can't post about the negative things that are happening in our life, right? We don't want to demotivate people.
Exactly.
And I don't want to create a fuss about any problem of mine. So I definitely will never post anything which is a problematic situation or anything. Why would I post about it?
Exactly. And
So it's nothing that I am just living a fairy tale and all. I am also having ups and downs. I am my own share of struggles. Whenever you go to work also, in the workplace also, you have so many challenges. Come on.
True.
So it's not that easy.
And I think as well, like, let's just give it that example of they see the outcome, they see the numbers.
See the result.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or even the hard work.
I'll tell you a very funny thing. Recently, I purchased a Lexus. Okay, after 11 years of hard work, I purchased a Lexus, and people are like, oh, you have Lexus, means you have a lot of money. Huh? And I was like, no, it's not nothing like that. I have given my savings for that.
Yeah. And like, that's the thing, man. I think that's the hardest thing with back home is in general, right? People are in their bubble, and it's, let's say for most expats out there, when you're brought up in a certain way, people can't expand their mind and their effort outside of that.
Definitely.
So as soon as you move,
Not everybody has that kind of exposure, right? Exposure will definitely open your mindset. You landing into different situations and coming out of it all alone, obviously you will become a very strong person and you will have a very open mindset. So I have a very open mindset now, and I don't judge people for what they are and what they're doing in life. So it's very different. Like I have a very different mindset when I compared myself to other people.
And what advice would you give expats out there that want to come here? And
I want to give one thing to the expats, Indian expats especially, because people who are non-Muslims are not ready to come, or they're scared to come here, okay? But it's nothing like that, okay? Because people here are very tolerant. They accept and they respect your religion as well, and you're free to practice your religion. There's nothing like that if you are a non-Muslim, you cannot be comfortable here. You can be comfortable here. I think it's one of the safest country because of the rules and regulations they have, the Sharia laws.
Yeah.
I really like these things because see, even if people will not dare to do anything wrong here.
That's true.
And that's the best part, I think, of this.
And it becomes so safe, especially if you have kids. It's the most safest place to work.
Safest for women, for kids, and everyone.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that because you think the outside world makes it seem like it's the opposite.
Safer than Dubai, I will say.
Really?
Yes.
What makes Saudi safer than Dubai?
I'll tell you, because Dubai is all about expats now. You will not see an Emirati walking down the lane very easily.
Yeah.
Okay? But here it is all about locals, right? So they have their hold in Saudi, definitely. But in Dubai, there is no hold of Emiratis so much. So definitely, I have had bad experiences in Dubai, which I never had here in Saudi. So I am definitely going to say that Saudi is safer than Dubai.
I like that. It's the first time someone said
Because
it.
maybe there is the open culture has not come here to that level.
But also, like, I think it is growing in terms of openness. But what I love is that.
But they are preserving their culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's the big thing. With the vision, with MBS and the changes happening, the culture's staying.
Yes. And see, being a Muslim, I was always into this modest dressing thing. Okay. So I am very comfortable with this. I don't have any problem. I never drank any alcohol or anything. So it's okay for me. But yeah, maybe people who are fond of all these things might find a bit difficult here.
Yeah.
But I think you can give up these things, right? Just for so many benefits.
And look, like, at the end of the
And
day...
it's anyways not healthy and not good, right?
Exactly. Just go for the health benefits, right? Like, personally, I do drink. I don't drink in Saudi, so I'll drink whenever I travel. And I don't do it to party. I just enjoy life. But it's like... It's a health thing, right? So that's the reason why it's haram. So
you will save much more here in Saudi than Dubai.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
And like this is what I found as well, like in Dubai especially, that
because
the lifestyle
you
is very
find
expensive.
so many places to like spend your money in Dubai, right? But here you will not find those kind of expenditures.
True. And look, because you are someone that likes to post about Saudi and tell us where to go, what to do, what we're gonna do is you're gonna tell us your top 5 coffee shops that you've been to.
To be honest, I'm not a very big fan of coffee.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you 2 cafes which I have like visited multiple times and they are really good. One is the Natural Life because they have created a very nice environment inside the cafe. Yeah. If you have been to that cafe, have you?
No, I haven't. I have to check out.
So you will go inside. You will see a lot of greenery which they have put in its indoor plants and it's genuine greenery. Okay, it's not fake greenery. They have created a pond with ducks and you can feed them.
Oh, wow, so cool.
It's very nice. They have fishes, they have birds and everything. So I'm a nature lover, so I definitely love the vibe of that cafe. And it's not very costly. So that's the best part.
Yeah. And what was the other coffee shop?
The other one is the Earth Cafe.
Yes,
It's really good, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan, just the authentic of it. And obviously, what we're in now is melted butter. So
I need to explore more cafes, I think, because I am not finding time, to be honest. I need to find time and need to go and visit these cafes.
Do you go out for food? Do you go to restaurants?
A lot.
Okay, so we'll ask that. What are your top 5 restaurants that you like to go to, just for experience, could be price, whatever? What are your top 5 in Riyadh?
Okay. So I'll talk about the Desi restaurants which I go, okay?
Yeah.
One is the Ziyafat Kadai Grill, which I explored recently, and the taste very authentic, okay? And it's a very different kind of partnership because I spoke to the owners, and one Indian and one Pakistani has partnered with each other and as a partners. So I was very shocked, okay, that how come this is possible? But then they have the taste of India and Pakistan over there.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. And there is this Zafran Indian kitchen. If you see, you will be able to find it in all the malls, Nakheel Mall and everything. It's also very good.
Yeah, Zafran, okay.
And see, I am a fan of Indian food, so I will only give you Indian restaurant's name. But there is this one cafe which I visited for my 30K celebration, and it was really good. It was ELN Cafe.
Oh, nice.
ELN Cafe.
Nice.
And it is in Boulevard World.
Nice.
So that is also nice, and it has a very nice ambience for girls, especially. Everything is in pink color, so you will really like it. And other 2 restaurants, I am a fan of pizza and all. So I have been to, Ramen KSA here in Riyadh Park Mall, and I'm not a very big fan of ramen, but I was able to taste the sushi and everything. I tried sushi and I liked it.
Nice.
So yeah, these are the restaurants which I visited, and I visit them very frequently. And Cheesecake Factory is my favorite. Every time, whenever my husband asks me where you want to go, I'm like, okay, I'll go to Cheesecake Factory.
They have a lot of options and it's easier, right?
Yes, it's easier, and I like a lot of things over there.
Yeah, true. So the cheesecake is good.
It is.
And what advice would you give to expat women out there that want to post on social media here, maybe about lifestyle content, that don't really know what to do or are a bit afraid of it? What advice would you give for them?
Don't be afraid. First of all, there's no need of being afraid if you're not doing something wrong, right? So, like, my content is very modest. Okay, so I anyways don't feel conscious on social media anymore because I am taking care of all the things which I need to. As per being a Muslim, I need to take care of so many things, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the culture.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't fear out because I'm taking care of my clothing and what I say and how I say.
Yeah.
But there are women who don't mind like saying out anything.
Yeah,
right?
true.
So be relevant, be authentic, and try to be sophisticated.
Yeah.
Let's use a good language.
Yeah. True.
And you shouldn't be scared
Yeah, true.
actually. If you are authentic and if you have that thing in yourself, only then you should start doing it.
What about the fear of judgment? Because many people are afraid of judgment on social media
I have
because
been judged
we all get
my
it.
life.
Yeah.
For so many things. Okay, but to be honest, my page on Instagram has still not received that kind of bashing yet. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah.
That's right, luckily.
Yeah, because people generally reach out to me for genuine information, right? So they generally don't talk negative for me, and they don't. Even if they do, I block
Yeah.
simply because I don't have time for negativity. Like I said, I just get questions, personal questions. They will ask me my salary, or they will ask me very personal questions which I can't entertain, right? So I simply don't reply to them. I ignore them because I'm so busy in life. I don't have to think about it that I'm getting judged and all.
That's true. And I think that's what a lot of people are scared of when it comes to content. Be your authentic self and just ignore those weird people.
People are going to judge you wherever you go, even in your workplace, at your home, in your families. You are going to get judged, right? But you should be aware of what you're doing, and when you see yourself in the mirror, you should think that okay, you are a good person. So rest all is noise.
That's true. And look, I love having you on. It's been amazing. We normally end all podcasts with a quick fire round.
Okay.
Never is quick fire, but we try our best. So
With me, it can never be quick. I have things to say.
I know, but you've been great so far. So tea or coffee?
Tea. I am a kadak chai person, okay?
Yeah,
so
it's like
one
carrots.
thing I miss about Dubai is that you get kadak chai there in every 5 minutes.
Yeah, true.
But it's difficult over here in Saudi.
There's not as many, right? Yeah.
No. There used to be this tea break cafe every 5 minutes. I used to get this shawarma and parota and this kadak chai, which is not easily available here.
Yeah.
I have to drive a lot, even if I have to get some kadak chai from my office to that place. So
I don't think I've had
thing about Riyadh, everything is like too far from each other. So I started driving here in Riyadh. I did not drive in Dubai. So I have to drive here now.
That's true. And I think the traffic is a bit much sometimes.
But I make sure that I'm not getting stuck in traffic.
That's
I
true.
choose the timings that way.
And Riyadh or Dubai?
As of now, I think it's only Riyadh now in my mind.
I love it.
For the next 5 years, I'm not thinking of going anywhere, inshallah, from here. Let's see how it goes.
That's good. And what is one thing that Saudi has taught you?
It has taught me patience, to be honest, because when I came here, the rules and regulations for the legalities of the visa, family sponsorship and all, it requires a lot of patience, okay? Because in Dubai, everything is very fast,
True.
all these things. But then here, they are still changing, right? So they are trying to be inclusive, but then it was not that easy for me to bring my family as a dependent. And then, and there is one rule which I figured out when I came to Saudi, that if you have to bring your children on your dependent visa, you need to bring their father also on the dependent visa. You cannot simply bring the children directly.
Wow.
So yeah, that is a difference, right?
Yeah, true.
Yes. So that was a kind of shock for me initially, but then I managed and then things worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a lot of time. So you will be very patient if you are in Saudi.
I know, that's awesome. And what is one myth about being an influencer that people need to hear?
That influencers are simply enjoying their life, and they're getting everything for free, and they're getting good payment for everything. No, man, no, we are not getting any.
It's hard work, actually. It's actually hard work.
Okay, and we are not getting any payments, okay, because people are only looking for barter collaborations, mostly because there are so many influencers out there, right? Why would they pay you? Because they're getting 10 influencers without paying, right?
True.
So yeah, we are not making money out of this, okay?
Yeah. We're not millionaires from it. Don't worry.
Me at least.
And what is one quote you live by?
There are too many, but I'll list a few. Okay, one is work in silence. Your success will speak for you. Because people get disheartened very easily. I have seen people throughout my life.
Yeah.
Even with one failure, they will get disheartened like anything. And they will be so negative, and they will be comparing themselves with everyone, and they will be feeling jealous, and ultimately they will spoil their mental health completely, right? So no, you don't have to like worry so much about one small negative thing happening in your life.
Sure.
people have come out of big issues, right? And they have made their life again. So you don't have to worry too much, and you have to just concentrate on your work.
Yeah.
And your success will ultimately give answers to everyone. You don't have to sit and argue and tell and give explanations and
Yeah.
everything, right?
Let the results speak for themselves. They don't need to, you don't need to justify
Right.
anything.
And the other one is live and let live, because it's very important. If you're not happy in your life, that doesn't mean you start spoiling others, right? So be happy in whatever you have.
Yeah.
I was happy when I had nothing, and I'm happy when I'm having everything. So you have to be happy in all situations. And I think it's my nature. I cannot be sad for a long time. So
I love it. I can see your energy. It's really happy. I love it. I love it.
so I cannot be sad at all. I can cry, and then I will be the same person again.
And what is one takeaway for everyone listening that they should take away from the podcast?
That you can achieve anything if you believe in it, and you don't have to give up. See, because people will judge you. You will land into most difficult situations, but you can definitely come out of it. There is always a solution to any problem. So you don't have to get demotivated and stop working and just stop doing anything for yourself. You have to keep working hard and have a positive mindset in all situations, because things will ultimately work out and time will change.
Yeah.
For everyone.
That's true. Look, I love that. That's a great way to end it.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure having you. And
Thank you.
obviously all your social medias are down below on your Instagram, so people can just go find you. For any questions about IT, expat life and social media, definitely check it
I
out.
will definitely try to answer all your DMs. I am trying my best to answer the DMs. And it was so nice to be here. And thank you for calling me.
No, honestly, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm hearing things I've never heard before.
Yeah.
And it's so good to get that comparison of life. It's amazing. Guys, it's episode 26. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.